Kia ora, my name is Sulie Gloria Vunibaka. I'm originally from Fiji, but I live and work here in the Cook Islands. I studied at the University of the South Pacific from 2008 to 2010 in Fiji, and I graduated in 2011 with Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in finance and banking. I am also pursuing further studies here in the Cook Islands at the Rarotonga campus. I currently work at the Bank of the Cook Islands, holding the role of Assistant Relationship Manager, Corporate and Business Finance, which basically deals with business loans. So I would like to just highlight 3 things that I would probably say they're life lessons from USP. The first one is networking. So when we start off in school, we're so used to learning with our own peers, around the same age, having the same teachers throughout the year. Whereas when we move into uni life, we are put out into an environment where we start to learn with different people of different walks of life, different ages, different backgrounds. So networking skills come in handy later on in life. And I would say that the environment that we're in at the University of South Pacific is very broad, a variety of people with different skill sets that we learn and work with. The second one I would say is the flexible mode of learning. It's new, it's something that we're not used to. We're usually in a classroom, whereas USP offers 3 different modes: blended learning, online learning, and of course classroom learning. And that is something that we get used to as we move on in our career, which is a great training grounds at USP. Learning different ways, learning different pathways, and also the third one would be support-based. Creating new lifelong friendships and learning from new people at the same time. Best memory I would have, I know a lot may not say this, but the long and uncomfortable nights of studies. These actually create a resilient character because you're going through an uncomfortable phase of learning, and you're also learning different ways and techniques of understanding matters that you might not be familiar with. The second memory I would say would be completing my Bachelor of Commerce on time. Just to give a bit of background, I actually was a pure science student, so I came through with biochem physics and math English to USP. I applied for marine science and was accepted in the program, but there was a little switch towards the end of registration when my parents pushed me into commerce, and that was a decision that set the course for my career. And I was proud to complete the program on time within the 3 years. The third core memory I would have would be graduating with my best friend on time. So she came from a commercial background and had more knowledge of that. We went hand in hand in this journey, and it was a fulfilling milestone to be able to complete the program with her at the same time. Inspiration. The first would be my parents, their investment and sacrifice in my journey from when I had switched from the science field to the commerce field, their patience in my journey of learning as well. The second would be the lifelong friends I had from high school, who we had established careers or dreamt of careers, aspirations in high school. And right through to university, we supported each other and also establishing new friendships. We created new memories with new friends who we still keep contacting to today. The last thing I would say would be my scholarship officer. At that time, the Indigenous students had a special scholarship for them, and we had specific scholarship officers who kept in touch with us. My scholarship officer at that time was very understanding of the switch that I made, and in the first semester it was very tough for me, but he gave me a piece of advice that inspired me to do the best that I could in that field that I was new to. Look at the grades you've achieved here now when you're just making a new switch to the field that you're not familiar with, and look at how far you can go. Do better next time. And from that day till today, that's always been my motto, is just do better next time. And I'm proud of this scholarship officer who's gone all the way up to a permanent secretary role in the Fiji government today. As you start out in your career, be willing to learn, be open-minded, take on every task that you're given. No task is ever too small, and no person is ever too great to learn. Why I say this is because as you work your way to the top, and as you eventually reach the top, you would know every nitty-gritty detail of your line of career, and in that way you establish a firm foundation for your journey as well. Leadership starts from small things as well, and you'll be more appreciative of every task and more knowledgeable of your line of work. And in that sense, I say, Nitakima Aka to USP.